Hey guys, how's it going? In the previous video, I showed you how I installed and hooked up the Haltech Elite 2000 ECU in my Supra. It was actually pretty simple, didn't take me too long. But now it's time to do the software. I've got to upload the base map to the ECU today and see if I can get this thing running and on the trailer. I have an appointment with Haltech in 2 days down in Kentucky. It's about 10 hours away from me. They're going to be tuning the car, but I got to get the tune uploaded and hopefully the car starts. This is my Supra after all, and I'm sure it's going to be a problem child. So let's hope that the software part is as easy as installing the ECU. So I'm going to go over to the car here with my really old dinosaur laptop and show you, for my first time, going through the computer and getting it all hooked up and getting the tune uploaded. So you'll be learning with me, but it should be pretty easy. So let's get started. Okay, now the very first thing you want to do for this, take the ECU and open up the communication port. Pull this cover off, and the ECU does come with this USB cable. You're going to plug this end to the ECU here. This will be on the left side of the ECU. Now we're going to run this to our laptop and plug it into the USB port on the laptop. Oh yeah, look at this bad boy. I bet some of you have never even seen this operating system before. Windows XP. This thing is ancient. So we're going to plug in the USB cord, and of course USBs always work on the third try. They don't work on the first or second try, always the third. And yeah, we're going to run this wizard, see if it'll work. I sure hope so. Continue anyway. Alright, looks like it finished. ECU will come with a flash drive with everything on it. It's going to look like a key. What you're going to do, you're going to open it up, and what I did, I just copied every single thing from that flash drive to my desktop. And that is what this is. This is my folder here. So it comes with everything. They made me a base map for this car. If you just buy an ECU from them, they might not have to make you a base map. It might just come with their preloaded stuff, but here is the map that they actually made for me to get this car onto the trailer. But we're going to go ahead and open up their Haltech resource. And this is where you will start. Windows XP is so freaking old, I can't believe I still have this thing. But I just use it for tuning. Alright, now you're going to hit accept. And then there's a couple little things on here, a bunch of information for you. Go to software, and if you have the Elite 2000 like what I have, you're going to come here and click right here, and it's going to extract the software for the ECU. Now, I actually already have it installed here. Let's see what it does. And if you have the other series ECU, the Platinum series, I think, you're going to click right here and download that software. And I guess if you have an older one, a really old device, you'll click right here. Now you can click to install the Elite software, but I already have it installed, and you can also install the data logger. I already have both of these installed, but you'll just go ahead and click on these and install both programs. But I don't need to do that. Let's go home here and click on the base maps. And I have the Elite series. They offer 3 other ones, and it'll open up the folder that comes on the flash drive of all the base maps that they offer. I won't be using any of these. I'll be using the one that they made for me, but this just goes to show you, you know, if you have practically any vehicle, they probably have a base map for you. Tons of different options. I'm not going to go through them, but chances are they will have a base map for you, and if they don't, they'll make you one, which is pretty awesome, and that's what they did for me. Big shout out to Josh over there. He made my tune for me, and hopefully it gets this thing started. And there's wiring information here. Once again, we'll click on the Elite, because that's what I have. The Elite 2000. And it's going to give you all the wiring diagrams. They do come in paper form. In the box, you should have this paperwork with you, but if you want it on your computer, it's going to show you a wiring diagram for the harness. And unfortunately, this doesn't really apply to me because I'm using their boom slang harness, not their Haltech harness. So The Haltech harnesses, if you get one of them, are color-coded, which is really helpful, but mine is just all green. So the only information it's really giving me are the pins on the ECU and what does what. Which I will need to use this later because I need to tap into the RPM signal for my tach since I'm deleting my igniter on the 1J. So a bunch of wiring harnesses here and OBD2 information, but yeah. So let's go back here, and back again, and home. Quick start guides. Let's go to the Elite. And there's a couple things in here in these folders. Bunch of PDF files. Elite. Let's see what this is. Okay, and this came with the ECU as well, so you get a paper version with the actual box, and you also get a digital version. So, yeah, you'll see this in the box when you get it. We'll get out of here. We'll get out of here. Technical videos, this is basically just going to be links to their YouTube videos. And hey, maybe my videos will be on there someday. So, yeah, there's a bunch of videos in here. I guess these are actual video files, which I don't think my old-ass computer can play. But all of these videos are also on their YouTube channel. So, yeah, I guess my laptop won't play them, but oh well. And here's a link to their website. So that's their resource center. Just showed you that. Let's see if we can upload my tune to the ECU. So once you install the Haltech programmer thingy, you're gonna click on the icon here and open up the program. And I tried to sign in the other day, and for some reason it wouldn't work. And I'm not connected to the internet right now, so it really won't help me to sign in. So I'm going to X out of this. And you can see down here it says ECU disconnected. So I'm going to see if I did my wiring right, and I'm going to turn the ignition on, and hopefully it'll connect. Let's cross our fingers. Alright, let's go down here and see if we can connect. Connecting, connecting, connecting. Yes! So, Josh over at Haltech, I asked him the other day if he put my tune on the ECU or just on the flash drive, and he said he doesn't remember. So we're going to see if there's anything installed on this ECU that'd make my life a whole lot easier. I guess really not that difficult, but it would make my life a little easier if the ECU already has the base map. But let's find out. Alright, so a bunch of stuff came up. Let's see if I can find out what base map is on it. I really am not sure. This is my first time really using this. But it's reading stuff. Manifold pressure. Trigger system error count. Ooh, what errors? Well, I don't think there's a base map on here because engine geometry. Cylinder 8. That's not right. That's not right at all. Not right at all. Yeah. Engine displacement, 5 liters, 8 cylinder. Yeah, so let's see if we can load the tune that Josh made for me. Let's go to open. And go to the Haltech folder. ECU maps. No, not there. There we go. 91 and 96 Toyota Soar 1JZGTE non-VVTi. That is me. Let's load it up. And now he told me I need to change the injector dead times, which is also called offset. So I have injector dynamics, I think ID 725s. So I went to Injector Dynamics website to see if I could find the dead times. And there is this chart here with pressure, and then the offset that goes all the way across. And I believe my fuel pressure is 60 psi, so I have to input this data here into the offset section of this tune. So I'll show you guys how to do that. It'll be my first time doing it. Now let's look at main sub and see what we got going on here. All right, that looks a lot better. 2492 cc's, 4-stroke, 6 cylinders, max cranking RPM 380. No idea if that's right or not, but I'm sure it's right. All right. Functions. All right. Boost control. We do have boost control. I'll let them handle that. I'm not sure what that is. View IO report. Let's see what that is. Okay, so when you click on that, it tells you what wires go to where. I do have their electronic boost solenoid connected, so it should work. Check engine light. Now that's something I haven't seen in a long time for this car. Wonder if it'll work. Interesting. Devices. One of their main connectors, you can get an OBD2 port for this, which I definitely want to do. I think that would be awesome. Wideband controller, don't have that. Alright, let's get out of here and change those dead times for the fuel. Injection system down here. I believe that's it. Dead time. Okay, so let's see if it's anywhere close to the Injector Dynamics website. So they do 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So they have a 6 volt here, which not sure what to do about that, but I will do the other ones. So this is in microseconds. As you can see, it's a fairly large number. So for 8 volts, 2,270. This is in, I believe, milliseconds. So it's only got 1 decimal here. I think pretty much we're just putting a decimal right here. So let's do 2.270 for 8. How do we change it? .270. So now we're going to change the flow rate of the injectors. Quick flow rate here. 370 is the factory number, but my 725s, 850 cc's at 60 psi, so we're going to put 850 in here. 850 cc's a minute. Alright, and I believe that's it, so let's save this. Let's save it as a new one. Freddy's base. Okay, so we're connecting to the ECU. See, it's got it connected down here. Now we're going to try to upload my base map that we just edited to the ECU. So let's go to upload map. This computer's real slow. Now we gotta find the map that I just did. Freddy's 1JZ bass tune. This map is not appropriate version for the ECU's firmware. The map will be upgraded. Please refer to documentation for changes between versions. Let's upgrade. Okay, so we got the map uploaded and now it's saying it's got to reboot for it to take effect, so we're going to turn the key off and turn it back on and see if the map on the ECU is the one we just uploaded. I can fix that in a couple seconds. Booted the ECU. Let's connect to it again and see if it kept our map. And it looks like the settings have changed. That's our flow rate still. Let's check the dead times. Make sure that they're still the same. And that's looking good. Awesome. We have uploaded our base map. Alright guys, so we got the base map uploaded to the Supra. The car is ready to go. We're going to get it on the trailer and get this thing to Kentucky and hopefully get it tuned and run real good. So, see you in Kentucky, I guess. Yeah.
Ain't gonna run real good.
Oh, it better.